Good afternoon. Hi there, my Panther familia. Thank you so much for joining me today. In case you're new here, my name is Cassie, and I hope that you guys will enjoy today's video. So for today's look, I plan on doing a siren. So in case you don't know what a siren is, it's basically a mermaid, but more of like the evil version, I guess you can say. Basically, they were the ones that would be out at sea to seek pirates and will lure them in with their looks and basically drag them down to the bottom of the sea. So, as that is being said, I wanted to do something a little different. I've looked for several looks and I couldn't find one that I particularly liked. So, I decided that I'm going to do something similar but in my own kind of version. So, I know that on my last recording, or my last second recording, I ended up doing a video with my friend Stephanie, and I know that my audio had disappeared somehow. I still don't know how it happened. I'm still trying to figure out if I can find it, but I want to say that I'm going to do a recording with her today, but she will be on my iPad. So I hope you guys enjoy her company as much as I do too. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a quick call. So Stephanie, I know that I told you that I'm sorry about the recording from the last two videos. So hopefully today everybody will be able to get to know who you really are. And we can bring up all the subjects of the horror movies all over again.
The universe doesn't want us to film together.
I know, this is the second recording we've done together and it has not gone right.
And then as we're recording, sorry, I'm holding towels.
Okay. So there you have it. That's Stephanie. I hope you enjoy her company as much as I do. Okay, so for some reason my recording ended up stopping. Excuse the bushy eyebrows, but my recording ended up stopping and I noticed that the lights were off. So I turned on the lights. So the whole intro was basically in the dark. I want to say I'm sorry as of now, but I'm going to go ahead and fix on my eyebrows and I'm going to continue on the video. Oh man, I have some really thick eyebrows.
They're not that bad.
No, they're pretty bad. But right now, I'll fix them.
They're pretty nice.
I'm not used to. No, they're not. I am not good with.
They are.
I am not good with black, like. So that just happened. That was just creepy in so many levels.
It looked like you were getting ready to roast them. We were talking about The Nightmare on Elm Street. So, you seen the remake, right? The one that came out, like, I think in 2010?
Yes.
Okay. I was watching that one today. I feel like it's not as good as the old ones.
You don't think so?
No.
I
feel like
nothing will ever beat the originals. Like, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like the originals, there's no beating them. But,
oh my goodness, have you seen the Freddy vs. Jason?
Yes.
That one was good.
That was
honestly
a total trip, honestly. Just because of the fact, like, you can't, at the end, you're like trying to remember which one's the reality and which one's still in the dream state.
Yes. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Okay, so, like, PSA. Honestly,
You're in the Halloween mood.
that movie was good.
Yes. Maybe I should watch it again. It's been forever.
I know. I like the Michael Myers movies. Before I used to not like them. I used to be scared. Well, to this day I am scared. Like if somebody dresses up as Michael Myers, I'm running for the hills. Like nope.
I'll watch it. Have you seen Hills Have Eyes? Well,
heck no. I hate those movies. With passion. I don't like those movies.
that movie is just a little show for my taste.
Wrong Turn also.
Oh, that one too.
Nope.
That one.
The one part, you know, where like that one girl's on the. Oh my goodness! So the girl that came out and Bring It On. She comes out in Wrong Turn, the very first part.
Really?
You notice?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been forever, honestly, since I've watched like a good horror movie. Like it's been many years.
It was. Yeah, she was a girl that like she wasn't tomboy or anything, but she was like, what's her name? She was oh, her name was Jessie Burlingame, I think. She came out. I think she came out and Bring It On. She played what's her name? She was the one that Kristen Dunst ends up getting her into chair. She played Missy.
Missy.
Yeah, she's like, well, okay, so Kristen Dunst was like the one that says, awesome. Oh wow, like totally being right on. Toros are number one. And then she's like, I transferred from a different school, something. This didn't have gymnastics. This is the last resort.
Oh wow.
She does like, and then she does like these black flips. And then they don't want to end up having her in the team because they like try to make an excuse saying like, oh no, we don't allow tattoos. And it turns out it was like a drawing. She like licks her finger and like she like smears it. Do you remember?
It sounds so familiar, but it's like not clicking to me. It's just been so long.
Okay, well she comes on a Wrong Turn, and I think it was her, the one that she ends up being in the tree. And one of like the what are they called, mutants? Or goes like this, and he does like a kissing sound, like a.
Oh my.
To that sound? Oh no. That does it for me. Like my brother used to do it to me, and oh my god, I hated that. It gave me the chills. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, because we would have prank wars, my brother and I. So like we would like do pranks on each other, like at random times though. Like there would be times where like we would forget for like 2 weeks, and then we just like randomly started again.
Oh my god.
It would get really, really bad. It would get really, really bad, really fast. Because neither of us two would want to quit. So whenever we would watch horror movies, especially, we would pick at each other like until one of us starts to cry. Yeah,
oh my
we used to be really bad.
And he was a baby, right?
Nah,
he was a baby.
It was like when he was like 10 or 12. My little brother was playing with lighters since he was like 6 years old. So that little boy was not a normal child. We call my brother the walking tornado, and he just recently left to the Marines. So he's grown a lot now. So basically, like, since I was the oldest child, my younger siblings respecting me was like a really big thing to me. So like if my brother ever talked back to me, like he would not be happy. Like I was the type of child that I wouldn't tolerate.
Oh my gosh, and Crystal, oh my goodness, she was something else.
Back then, my sister would get really jealous, like really fast, especially with me.
Oh, but I love your cute. I love her. She's something else.
She's something else, alright.
I love her.
I love my sister, but she is a polar opposite of what I am. Like completely, like she's the wild child, and I was like, I might have gotten pregnant really young, and it was not a wise decision. But at the same time, like, I can honestly say that I never snuck out of my house. I never brought home bad grades. I never had a referral in my life. I was the good girl, and yet I ended up pregnant. Like, to top it off, like, if you were to ask any of my friends while I was still in high school, like, I would be the last person they would think that would ever get pregnant. Like, especially at that age.
Honestly, like I said, you went, like, you disappeared.
I know. I was just, as soon as I had moved to Mission High, my whole world had just flipped over.
Yep.
Like, a lot of things in my life happened that I definitely regret, and I wish I could take back, but I can't. And
I mean,
there's a lot of people that I owe a really huge apology to, though. A lot of people. And I'm just thankful that the people that I have come across forgive me for the mistakes that I have done.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I always tell anybody, like, that does want to, like, talk with me again, I tell them, like, I'm willing to take full responsibility of the way I've acted. Like, I just want to apologize honestly, like, in full bound, that I just was a young kid and I was stupid and annoying and immature. Well, I was actually pretty mature for my age, but I would talk a lot. I mean, talk a lot.
That you were not wrong yet.
Huh?
That you are not wrong.
I know. It was really annoying. You don't gotta tell me. I know. I don't know. I guess because I tried really hard to please everybody.
I was really quiet in high school.
Yeah, you were.
I honestly was.
Well, I don't know about high school because we were only together for a freshman year.
I know.
But that I do remember, like, I remember you being really quiet.
I was really quiet.
But you were always happy. Like, always happy.
That I also was. I was always in a good mood.
I was too. That I remember, like, freshman year, like, I was always happy.
We both were.
Yeah.
Like,
things happened.
And the thing couldn't annoy us.
Huh?
Like, the thing didn't annoy us. Like,
no, I don't think so.
I think we got along with everybody. I mean, look, I got along with everybody.
Well, no, I didn't necessarily. I'll never forget that.
The only people I never talked to were, like, the preppy kids.
I hung around with everybody. Like, I was never, I guess you can say,
don't get me wrong, I also hung out with everybody except for, like, the preppy kids, because they were the type that they hung out with who they had class with.
Yeah, pues yeah. And
so, like, if you had class with them, they would probably hang out with you. But me, I didn't have class with them, so they went and talked to me.
Yeah, pues it was kind of the same thing with me. Like, I just was getting along with anybody and everybody.
the one that scared me, where I was like at the movies, was Annabelle. Like literally, was it the second part? I think I went with my mom and my little brothers. And have you seen Annabelle?
Yeah,
like
I had this thing with porcelain dolls that I just like can't be in the same room with them.
You remember that one scene? I don't like that where that thing's like on top of the ceiling.
Where she's
And
crawling
Annabelle.
on the ceiling?
Yes. Dude. That part, I literally jumped and popcorn went everywhere. The popcorn went flying. It was hilarious.
No, I moved so fast that I had pinched my fiance. I remember that. I had pinched him. He's like, ah. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like hiding my head behind his back.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Like, I love watching scary movies, but I'm such a chicken.
Hey, at least you're honest.
And like I said, I used to be scared of the Michael Myers movies. I'm not as scared of them now.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody dresses up as them, it's like, no.
No.
No. Like, I had someone that lived in my neighborhood that would dress up as him, and he would literally chase people down the street. I'm like,
my best friend, who's a guy, his name's Peter. He has a Chucky doll, and every single year he chased me around the entire neighborhood for at least a solid hour. And I bet you anything, he sees this video, he'll laugh because he threw the doll at me one time. It's a life-size Chucky doll. Like an actual Chucky doll.
oh my
He
god.
threw it at me one time and I grabbed it from the hair and flung it because he threw it at me and I had a chunk of hair in my hand and I went home crying and he was like laughing about
that
it.
would have been me.
Dude, I was like probably like 15 when he did that. Like, and I was still legit crying.
That's hilarious.
Just thinking about it gives me the chills. That thing was ugly.
I'm the type of person where I would leave you behind. If someone's chasing us, sorry, bye. You're on your own.
At least I know not to go to a haunted house with you.
I know. To be honest, like, yeah, no, when we go to a haunted house, someone chasing us, I'm like, juices.
It's okay. I'll make sure I put a rope to you first. So here's my finishing look of the Siren in my own version. I'm sorry if the video took a little long, but I hope you got to know a little bit more of myself and my friend Stephanie here. And I just want to say thanks again for everybody for joining my channel today. If you want to see a closer look onto this image that I did, you can always join me on Instagram at Miss Pink Panther 2125. So just remember, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I appreciate every one of you all, and I hope I can see you all again tomorrow. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave them down below. I love hearing everybody's opinion, whether good or bad. It's always great advice. Bye.